for me in a world when there is storm. Look for me all around you, for with God's grace, I shall come back with countless millions of black men and women who have died in America, those who have died in the West Indies, and those who have died in Africa.
Let's make an effort towards black self-worth. I say, hey, let us work and pray.
Celebrate the annual tribute to Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Sunday, August 17, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. in the IRIFM Courtyard. Live broadcast, entertainment all day. Featuring Bongo Herman, Keznamdi, Chezzy Deck, Nature, Kelissa, Ibomart, Teflon, Bushman, Don Husky, Brother Desmond, IRIFM DJs, and much more. Admission, your best behavior.
Brought to you courtesy of the Lexus Pharmacy at Petcom Oteria. Open every day, including public holidays. Contractor Music Marketing, promoting Down Sound Records at downsoundrecords.com. Couple Sans Souci, all-inclusive package holidays to the Caribbean. Adwa Nutrition for Life. Let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Island Eyewear. GSAT students get their glasses free at Island Eyewear. Ivis Rose Prep and Family Center, where children come first and learning is fun.
Jamaica Beverages, distributors of Frutas, Juice Right, and Cool Runnings Just Cool. Monique College, your opportunity for success. Graham's Wholesale Limited, for all your groceries, household, and hardware requirements. The one-stop shop. And Professor Crook's 24 hours Medivac, air and ground ambulance, lifeline medical response.
Let I and I be far away, Jah, for it's a bloody war. Cast a seed from afar. No future go get murder. Say I see I no make it go no further. Yeah, Jah. Sun in the valley and I never ever break. Sun in the valley and I got to do this. Sun in the valley to keep myself in. For this time I'm getting wild. For this final war. Sun in the valley and I King of all kings. God in this valley and I never ever quit. God in the valley and I got to do this. God in the valley to keep myself in. For this time of getting war. For this final war. Got to run like all Jah. Nothing got to spoil for a while, Jah. Still I and I the on just a 9 months come for one, yeah. John in this body and I got to do this. John in this body to keep myself in. For this time I'm getting war. For this final war. When the war is starting, Jah, let I and I before for it's a bloody war. Cross a seed from afar. No future go get murder. Say I see I no make it go no further. Shining this valley and I never ever quit.
Well, he's here, right here inside of the studio. Lots of people waiting anxiously with them sitting down on the edge of them seat. And I say, Mom's really gonna get Cure for coming to the studio? Well, Cure in the studio.
Yeah, man, straight, live and direct.
Live and direct. What, my son, you good?
Yes, mama, I'm great.
All right, wonderful. Well, welcome to Heart, Mind and Soul to Soul.
Grateful.
You know, I have known you from the very early days of Cure. You would have come on my yard.
The first song in my career.
Make me tell you something. You know where I remember you with a very young sizzler too. Them time down the green.
Yeah, man, I'm me and the man straight.
Breast milk never not come off out the mouth and good yet. See?
Everywhere I'm there, me and him a part of time.
I'm if you tell you.
Yeah, man.
And every now and then you come on me yard hours a night and me have to say, look at hello. So no I bust the road.
Yeah, man. We not sleep. We're there all over the island.
Yeah, and I remember.
Adventure.
I remember.
Music and experience what it is.
Them time the sizzler have a living.
Yeah, living. You not sleep, man.
All right.
It was gold and black.
Yeah, all right, there you go.
Yeah.
So you see from when we know this little youth.
Way back.
Way back.
My yard on Sunday, come check you. And it was one of the most, grateful experience for me in the history of music. Meeting Elise Kelly, because from that I never get to meet you at your like that again, so it was a special moment.
Yeah, man, the moment it's special, man.
Yeah.
Because as I say, when you used to say, when I bust the earth.
Yeah, man, we are bust earth now. me, Colin, spectacular, the whole of us.
Thank you very much.
As youth,
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a time when one usually say, I want a father control stoplight.
Yeah,
so
man, the stoplight, man. Them man, the stoplight order. I know the red, gold, and green is the stoplight, so we say, don't know, sir. Through them say a slave, they invent stoplight same way too, sir.
Stoplight order, what you call it?
Yeah, the red, gold, and green.
All right.
So this is always I say, you don't know if you notice the stoplight.
I remember you all, that same set of as some young ras with revolution in your mind.
Yes, ma'am.
And music in your heart and soul.
Straight.
And since then, from them early days, you've had a very interesting journey of a kind of hill and gully ride.
Yeah.
Many listeners and fans today, as I said before, sitting on the edge of them seat.
Yes.
Anxious to hear a true life story.
True.
So let's go, because that's what this is. This is a true life story.
True, mama.
And you're a perfect guest for Heart, Mind and Soul to Soul.
True, mama.
Okay, you were born in the parish of Hanover. Tell us where and tell us the district and them something there.
Well, to say I was born in Hanover, a place called Cascade Smithfield. Right now, which part I was born originally is now like Forest.
Yeah?
Yeah, Michael Manley did set up some housing scheme for some farmers in them time there. So growing up and hear the history, somebody kind of know if we can explain this.
Right.
So you have to know where you come from.
Absolutely.
So going back to them hills enough time I ventured, and even grew up through them houses. Some go one row one, but it was way back in the days. So the population from there move and go forward. So all of them places is like forest hills. Like,
so to the house them?
I mean, the people they move up in a different village.
Okay.
But where I was born, civilization not happened this again.
Okay.
It's like no living. It was just like a scheme, but it turned jungle.
Okay.
People, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you understand what I mean.
Yes, I do. Because it's like people move out of that area.
Yeah, so it was just a historical scheme then for say boy back in them time then the scheme used to be bright and enough farmers used to go in there, so enough Rastaman used to live on that scheme, and it used to be different. Every man a farmer would do them thing.
Mm-hmm.
So my father was one of the farmers,
Okay. So where did you actually grow up then?
So me born in Smithfield, Cascade, and grew up between, honestly I grew up in Flankas because I only visit back in Hanover on holidays.
Okay.
I grew up in Flankas with my mother, go Flanka all age and left from this to go Montego Bay Secondary, and we drop out of school early because,
Well, we come into that.
Yeah.
Right. Because when I heard about the Hanover thing, I thought to myself that I always thought of you as a Mobay man still. But,
well,
the Hanover...
Mobay a link, so...
Yeah.
Coming by Hanover, 30 minutes from that side of Hanover there. Mm-hmm. To Mobay, so, Mobay a fluid town, and my mother now is from Montego Bay side and my father is from Hanover side.
Okay.
But my mother father is from Hanover.
Really?
It's the same region where my father
come from.
So 3/4 of my grandparents, them like 2 of my grandfather and 1 of my grandmother come from Hanover. So.
Okay, interesting. All right, from as early as I remember you.
Yes, mommy.
Even when you were, as old time people say, you're a ton man now. Your mother played a role in your life, and you would speak very highly of your mother. No matter how you shout on a fire burn this, when it's time to talk about your mother, your tone get very calm and very respectful.
Trust me.
Let us talk about your mom.
Well, this is my mother, Panzita Campbell.
Yeah, man, Panzita, man.
Trust me, she is a living example to she's an inspiration to my struggle and my success. And every time I look at my mother and see how she struggled with I say, Jah Cure, there's no giving up, no way, no time soon. So no matter what you go through the backslash, they say about you or your persecution, you go through it for a reason. And no matter how dirty it seems and mucky, and it scars and it hurt many of us on the both side, but out of it, some emerge and, some get, crushed. It's just the life we live. But, my mother, I used to watch my mother after I struggled and run from police for about 1 year down a place called Bacham Road. Everybody was from Montego Bay know what I talk about. Gloucester Avenue where the tourist area, then tourist was, tourist thing change up different now, but a lot of people are taking off the street, government change up policies and system. You don't know them have them reason. You can't fight that, but I watch my mother, enough time when my stepfather used to ill-treat I and do the I rough. My mother now make me stay there on holiday, so I come down on the beach here and me swim around and there for the day. Watch my mother after I chuck off at the sea and sometimes run from the police because, she don't have a license to breed here and she don't get a license to have a shop in the strong market. So, watching her struggling with us, my only son, my father, get from my mother, out of the 8 kids that my father have, out of the 5 boys that my mother have. Me and no brother and sister have the same mother and father, so I know so Jah Cure is struggling, they come out different. I come out to be, you know what I mean?
Almost like an only child in the middle of all the children.
Yes. And out of all of my brothers and sisters, think Jah, I'm still, as can say, grateful enough. I'm taking care of everybody right now.
Wow.
See me, I feel good if we can do it.
So how many children your mom have?
My mother have 5 boys.
5 boy picnic?
Yeah.
And which part you come in at that?
Me come second.
Okay. And your father have how many?
My father have 8 of us.
Okay.
4 girls, 4 boys. Me come third on my father's side. Father get 4 boys straight and 4 girls after straight.
So your mother was the kind of go-getter who did in the street and looking for the children?
My mother is a woman who used to take care of all of my father one of the time when my father go through all her struggles. So she always, I'm watch her grow up. I grew up watch my mother helping old people. They used to have an old lady who live next door to us named Mardi, and she have a decent family that we can take care of her and things. But my mother just always bring things for her and bring up a nice string of fish and this, and I always say my mother give and help people.
Yeah.
And my mother have some elder sisters with enough time them falter. She always help them even when she have the last. So, I learn from my mother, and people say I favor my mother. So,
bad.
So we get most of her energy here because she's a fighter. She's very cross, and when you get her really cross, she's a roaring lioness.
A little woman, man.
She's small but mighty, man. Trust me.
Mighty little woman,
gosh, man. May I tell you, say, she make me sing the song, say, to all the mothers of the world, this one's for you. Diamonds, gold crown, all of the greatest things. Because I watch her struggle with I serious, and she try hard.
Yeah, man.
So in my time right now, there is no kickback for me right now. I have to keep working because me not stop work until mommy can relax and comfortably the way I want she for comfortable, and that is part of my fulfilling dream.
Wow, that's beautiful, Cure.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let us talk about you as a child. Before I even ask about you as a child.
Yes.
You have a name that I never hear before. And I going to have to ask you this question because it me was picnic too.
True.
And me understand say if any little boy don't have my road name, Sikatori, I hell me or game straight so till turn big man and can beat me up. No, so trust me. So I'm going to ask you this question.
Yeah.
What did they call you as a child? Because I can't Sikatori.
Well,
A Sikatori.
you see, when I was, as far as I can remember, they used to call me Sika.
Oh.
Because the Sikatori name,
Lang.
yeah, and everybody just like it. Nobody never called me Toral. Only my mother and some close ones that really know me that close.
Okay.
Sika was the name, and you know, because Sikatori and everybody just stuck on to that nickname, so it was Sika.
Oh, it was Sika.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, fine. Alright, so Sika, that's what the music call you. Tell me a little bit about Sika as a child. What kind of child were you?
Well, honestly, I like growing up fighting, flinging stones. I'm being honest. I'm not going to tell you some I was a humble youth. Sometimes even the people in the village where little shops and supermarket, they must say, look at you, you're such a nice little boy. And you're always fighting every day. I'm seeing somebody fight. I have fling stone. I'm saying, no, it's not me, you know. I don't want trouble me. I have to defend me things. That's how the streets there's a youth. I have to defend me. Look up. You know, you look up. You know?
Yeah.
That look something there on the turf.
Turf, yeah.
Different you look integrity, so a part of the training.
Yeah, I hear you.
As per to what's gonna happen down the line in life, it's like you have to fight for defending your own every man. Because even in the wild nature, if you watch National Geography, you see sometimes you're sorry for some animals sometimes. That's how nature set up.
That's how nature is.
Yeah,
and even among children, because people tend to say, boy, you know, innocent like a child. Of course, children innocent, but when you watch them amongst them, one another in a virgin.
No, man, don't know them are them, man.
Them no rough, man.
I'm smart.
A true man.
Yeah,
and them no stop defend it.
What?
Yeah, man, a true man.
Always.
Alright, so, you know, you couldn't fool me anyway, you know. You couldn't come sit down here and tell me,
yeah.
we know you from so long. So, you know, I was a nice behaving little boy from which part?
Growing up, man, man used to tell me, say, little boy, I'm not going to live to see past 15.
You serious, Cure?
Yeah, because him, you know, him always, and them things that reach enough other youth to, and
yeah, man.
And when me hear them things there, and them things that grow me strong, because when me reach 20, me say, alright, right now, remember the man who said that to me. And it's one man who said that, and remember him face, right now, him name, everything. And me at 35.
Alright.
And them telling me about 11. And when me pass 15, remember him. And each time me do a 5 years spanning on my life, remember the brother. Funny, so you have to be careful when you say to children.
That is so true.
Yeah, because me never forgot that. Me say, hey, yes, I'm not past 15. Alright.
Watch me,
make sure me try to survive.
You got to be careful what you say to children.
Yeah. So
because,
even at this time, when you know, so you have ones where say, hey, yeah, man, him a this and him a that, and you realize, alright. Because sometimes, you know, people out there where everyone is not going to with you, but honestly, some people can't manage it, some people get breakdown, get weak, give up, but the ones them out there where it's not for me, they are for me, because you know why? They make me so strong.
Absolutely.
So smart, and always on my toes. Because I know, so they are out there.
That's
they
right.
They exist, and I'm a living proof.
That's so right. Alright, so tell me one of your most memorable experiences. I can't know say you do roading, man. Cause remember you know. So tell me one of your most interesting childhood experiences that stick with you like how you remember that man there.
Well, one of my most memorable childhood experiences,
apart from for Flintstone and for people,
is winning a fruit basket as a singing competition. After me slipped through the window out of my mother's house and hear this little session going. I say, yo, say you know, say I want to go to that session here because them time one room we live in. It's boring and everybody gone in them bed, but then everybody must feel like sleep, you know. So it was a holiday and near the session they look up, knock and slip through the window and take out 2 pin and say, alright, gone down the road. So you don't know, reach down the road, I like singing competition and brave up myself and go up there and never know that I would even be the winner, but try it and, you know, I win. And the next day, when I reach home, my mother say, yeah, you think something I know, say, you come out, get up, I use the bathroom, I'm in a see, and then me hear this voice down the road, pan the sound system, and I say, wait, not all that. And I say, John, no, mommy. So I know, say, you hear me, but guess what? I may really know. So I just say, hey, so where you win? And I say, yeah, man, right now, let me invite you to Sandals Hotel, because you were youth, for go eat up some things. And the second place winner and the first place winner, and give you a day out there for cool out. And it wasn't far from Flankas, Sandals out. So you don't know, take a bus go out there. And
who are you?
Me and the next person is the second place person. So come back with the food basket, and when we come back with the food basket, well, a lot of different things in the food basket. So I put it on the table, and it was syrup in it, squash, and little this and that, you know, little things. And
goodies.
And I watch my family eat from it. My mother used them up for us as a family.
Oh, beautiful.
And then I feel so great for no say, yo, you know, I'm missing for that.
Oh,
I miss my mother. I mix the syrup, and me and my brother them can share it, and because we'd have to buy syrup some point.
Right.
So it's working for the house. I'm saying, yo, I wonder if in the future I could be the breadwinner for my family. And, you know, so
from
you have to
then,
be careful what you wish for, car.
It reach you now.
But me
it's a good wish. It's a good wish.
I wish to be the breadwinner of my family, and here I am, same way. Because although how I reach here is a long story and a rough one, but you know, who feels it knows it's survival.
Right.
Yeah, so
wow. That's
as long as you have life, you have to be grateful, and we're reaching this life right now. I'm one of the most gratefulest human beings on earth right now.
That's an excellent story. So let me ask you this though. When did you realize that you could actually sing? Because you went there to sing. That means you didn't know so you could have sing.
Yeah, we used to fool around. We'd have two other brethren that we used to walk up and down and go check one girl. At night time, this girl, like, two of them love the girl. Two of them out of the tray, like the girl said, every night, but me follow them as two elder brethren. One of them named Brian, one of them named Tony. And another Brian and Tony Gold, see? Yeah. So, don't know, Tony is not here with us anymore in flesh, but Brian is still. But I can say this, Brian have a voice. And me and him, the band is same month as October. I can't remember that much. He used to go to Cornwall College, and very humble youth, nice vocal, and we used to walk and sing this song. One song I say, I'll still do anything for you. You know, and every night. And I used to have Brian as the biggest singer, and I have myself as the second, and my brother as the third. I like everybody's sound.
Right.
So, you know, now and then, little things used to keep us cool, and, you know, the community, and I used to partake in them, and, you know, try out my skill. And one day my mother asked me, so Mom, I want to do it myself. And I tell her, I said, boy, see me, I'm a singer in the moment. She said, what kind of singer? Tap your trip in this. And I said, John, no, mommy, I should them know. So she said, all right. I said, yeah, man, one day, you know. So I show her and say, you know, and she's a living proof to it. Say, yeah. I can remember when I'm about 11. I ask him, and we never take him serious. So
right.
It's good to know what you want in life.
True.
And when you know what you want, it leads you like a spiritual roller coaster. If you should keep focused no matter what you go through and struggle. Okay, so I'm going to go through and come back your son, and the music me still hang on pan same way. That means that this is what you want from your youth.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's talk about school, because you mentioned it briefly a while ago. Where you went to school, and what did you enjoy most while you were at school?
Well, guess what? You know, the streets my school didn't finish because, to be honest, Mantika Bay Secondary was a very volatile school, and I know even right now, as I speak, in a lot of schools today, many people live in our societies and don't know what's going on in the schools.
True.
A lot of youth sometimes left them parents' yard and see them going to school, them don't make it to school because them have to hide somebody down there for hurt them. Enough man down there get gangster thing going in school, knife in school. Enough man will be bravely serious to stab you up and cut you up because you have man who exposed to certain kind of things in their community. As a youth, and them do things, and when they come to school and feel like them brave enough and them exposed enough to a certain amount of things. So if you're not experiencing your mama's boy will come out and try to play tough, and you will get hurt, because in middle school and some man get hurt, get back up, got jail. It happened right over the island, over the years. And me at 35 years old now, me I tell you about well years that, the past and it's still happening now, so. The violence would happen in a school.
Not
have
new.
some brethren,
It's not new.
and me have some brethren me that link with, and them and some other man and things, and through that now I go back to school, I be a profiling, and I kind of did fear of getting hurt, because I skillfully wanted to survive long time ago now. So, I kind of did move away. I must say, Montego Bay City is a place where I love there, but me just never have no luck in other town there growing up. I always get in some trouble. So my migrate come to Kingston, and as volatile as Kingston be, I never get into trouble. I go just to jail in Kingston not even once.
We soon come forward to Mobay, because Mobay is another bad experience again.
So, but hold up my head. I have a scar in my face right now where I have to be where I'm getting on Mobay, and when I get it, keep it on my bridge, and I say, boy, I warn you. See if you just low down that them place, if you meet you going to country and some, some bad vibes of a reach or something, no good luck, no there's a fear down you come from and love to the people, but a kingdom of a crown in his own town.
True. Keep it on usually tell you that.
Yeah, and as other brethren, when a man in your life as a brethren, he can see where you go through and know, say, try the route there. Because the route there now work for you.
Sometimes even more than you,
Route 66 now work.
A true man.
Yeah. So now, I come in a town and the music that work for me, and working myself, learning how the music work, and their own musicians and find Rastafari, and anything that happen, you know what I mean?
Alright, so we're talking about Cape Town a while ago. And we're talking about name. I remember when you're when you was a little youth, see?
Yes,
boy, I tell you, Rasta. That will just a test the cure, man. And when you're there by your cure, man, a peer laughing, man.
Yeah, man.
Because,
my eyes them turn shiny, man, and you don't know me, some man smile when look at them. Love smiling.
We say a pure smiling.
Yeah,
and then maybe tell you something, it's a little redness where you have in the back part of your complexion, they get red up, that's what they say. Son, alright, so we ask you this now, because the first time we ask you, how you get that name, when you tell me, believe you, me, I floor me there, because the man will name you, really know about names. So tell me about how you get the name Jah Cure now.
Well, how me get the name is, I have a seek to find Rastafari, and with their tavern, 13 Tavern Drive. And we have said the House of David and the House of Saul. So we start from the House of David. So together, me and Captain and all of us, military man, Jah Thunder, Jah Mason, all of us, and we are sorry, this is the House of David, because we see ourselves as the House of Righteous. And we have built ourselves, and every man I try to come to a name. So I used to call myself Little Melody, and every man I said Jah Thunder, Jah Mason, Jah Lightning, Jah Glory. So I said, alright. Bounty Killer used to call me All Cure, long time.
Okay.
Because I'm Bounty Killer Virgin years.
So why music call you All Cure?
Because the same thing, because I'm a man when them see me, I always ablaze and always look cherry on my eyes and red, and they must say, him, him always look like some All Cure, man. So, when me kind of like the All Cure, but the whole part now.
No, you know, like that part.
Nobody young and nobody likes even to be called old. Even if you're up in age, if you do that, the most disrespectful thing you can do. To even the elderly granny, if you say, old lady, they must say, oh, excuse me. So, you know what I mean? So, you don't know, as a young youth at that age, me say, yo, Cure can young and it can old, but me can't work with the old.
No.
So all me I go work with it. So I'm sorry. Jah is the cure for all the people. So and the man must say, yeah. I come up with the idea about the bridge and I say, yeah man. Pastor say, I hate that, Jah Cure. Me like it, I'm military man and everybody with the dead, because now I'm going to tell a lie, I forgive everybody them glory that was there, and I remember exactly and clearly.
Right.
So, respect Joe.
Right.
And I say, alright, drop to the cure, and then I'm going to move on to our next virgin where find him name and every man say, me stick with a name that. His name Jah Cure, my name Jah Glory, my name Jah Thunder. Alright, me are the Mason. Me are in the military, me are the, you know what I mean? So one at the time, when Barry Salmon, because Barry Salmon grew me, taught me how to use my vocal and put up my first song, the first song where Elise Kelly played for me. Them time there, that song they start my career. Till this day, I never give up. Divide and rule, thanks so very much to Barry Salmon, and respect to you and all of the people that give me support from them time.
Barry has been very good to you.
He's my daddy.
He's your
mentor.
Dad. I know that.
I'm free from captive, and Barry Salmon helped me so my time could have reduced. When it appealed, I didn't totally free it up. They cut it down, so I was able to get freedom upon a time, you know. So thanks to Barry Salmon and Buju Banton, out of all the other brethren, remember they're around still. Nah, Fireball no one.
Got you, man.
Saying,
you just talk the truth.
The truth, because I write a book. I write my author come in this week.
Beautiful.
I meet him down in Nassau. I cancel my flight today to make this, you know. I couldn't call back my man and tell her, I say, after me, reason them tell me, so yeah, you fly to them. I say, nah, I have to go look at next route.
You have to look at next route.
Look the route, come here, I say, I have to reach this program.
Nice, at this time.
Mama Elise Kelly, you are a mother to me, and I can't even explain how far, but me that have to make it. And the way to hear my boss all the time. Any negative spiritual energy in this acting bridge, I'm more powerful. I say, me too powerful. This as spiritual negative energy, we come across from morning, you know. I'm a virgin saying, me know you, and anytime I see you cross, me know, me say, alright, I'm glad you know you. So anytime you see me cross, something in the ear I need to filter out. Yeah. So watch this.
Yeah.
You see when the car goes on, me blow the tire, we just throw on the next tire in 10 minutes.
Nice, me love that.
And me just said to my virgin, say, yeah, so what did go on? I just said left off.
Yeah, man. You killed that. Yeah, man.
So when your assistant call me, and me say, darling, I'm there, bag walk. And she tell them time there at 12. But big respect. Driving is one of the things I'm passionate about still. I mean to hurt myself on the road.
Right.
But as an artist, fishing, if I never sing enough, would have fishing. But me grow up and end up love driving.
Okay.
So me driving, me love to drive.
You see when Tracy tell me which part you reach, me say, alright Tracy, that's it. Curinaco. You see me
yeah,
say,
man.
You see me say you push the door, me say fly.
Ask her me tell her. Me say to her, say, listen, no powers on earth can't stop me from make this.
Beautiful.
I will make it. So me no bother mention Jack, I know so John stop I and I.
Straight.
So Mr. Sister, no powers in earth shall stop I shall reach here. I'm reach here 20 minutes past 12, but it was 12.
It was fine because it was
timing.
Yeah, man, it was
Jack, so we made it. So I saw how me make it today. I saw my life set on the journey come here now for me a youth. Because when me look back on the journey to come here from town, it's like I'm a life journey. We bust tire and things happen. We slip and we still made it on time.
I love that.
Thank you.
I love that. All right. You know, we're going to take a break because we have Cashpot coming up now. And then we're going to go hard.
Cashpot people, line up on the thing now. Everybody is this up. Big up on yourself coming on and listening now. Alright, you know, everybody thrown in for them Cashpot. Good, bad, or evil. Just big up in them and I eat a food.
Alright.
Win a sizzling summer spree.
Sunday, the 17th of August. And it's from 6 o'clock in the morning till 9 in the night. And it's right here at IRFM in the IRFM yard. So join us then, okay? It is now time. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you very much. That was the lunchtime dollars. Pick 2, pick 3, pick 4 cash pot draw. Tune in later at 5 p.m. for the drive time live dollars. Pick 2, pick 3, pick 4 cash pot draw. It is now 4.5 minutes after 1 o'clock on RFM, and we have live in the studio for Heart, Mind, and Soul to Soul, Jah Cure.
Divide and rule is their only plan, their only plan. But I am no fool, so let them overcome the and king. In this jungle, city of so high and somber, I've seen so many fall, and I stumble along the way.
Okay, welcome forward to Heart, Mind, and Soul to Soul. We have live inside the studio, Jah Cure. You know, Cure, as I sit listening to this song bring back so many memories. It brings back memories of a time when you were energetic. You know, you were like a prize goat kid. No, if you want, no, believe you me.
True.
Because you were the best thing since Garnet Silk.
True, mommy.
Everybody, the biggest talk on the road during them time, it was Jah Cure.
Yes, mama.
Mr. like a prize goat kid.
True, mama.
Straight up.
True.
Younger, fresher, handsome, and
True.
talented. And,
True.
and then, One of the worst things that could have happened.
Then here comes trouble,
Here comes trouble. November 1998.
Yeah.
While driving in Montego Bay again, you were pulled over by the police and arrested on charges of gun possession, robbery, and rape.
Worst crimes.
Worst crime.
Ever.
Straight up. By the police and arrested on charges of gun possession, robbery, and rape.
Worst crimes.
Worst crime.
Ever.
Straight up. So let me ask you this. When you were pulled over, before you even know what charge them have for you, what was the whole experience like? Because by then, everybody know you're who.
Well, watch this, mommy. So them time there, it was a growing, and there was still a lot of people didn't know who it was.
Okay.
Because apparently no one there know who I was. One guy come over and said, yo, I Jah Cure this, you know. And a policeman say, yo, you see, you could not get yourself in a trouble. When you come up fast in a people business, leave. And the only better that I know, I could have call up and say, yo, me get pulled over. But I get pulled over, I can tell anyone this freely from my heart. I was just driving and a police stopped me and said, I look for drugs and gun. And I said to the police officer, that's all right, I don't have any drugs and gun. You can search because you won't find that. And then after, I said, all right, you satisfied now after I see him done search? Can I go? He said, not yet. I see him walk across the street and make a call from a phone booth. I don't know if this practice is legal for a policeman to pull you over on the side of the road, say that he's strictly getting you for drugs and gun. Well, he don't know the law. If him feel like him not done with that, but I see him going across the road and he make a call on the phone booth. I don't know who he called, but several minutes after, a family of people came there and there was a big Rasta man named I Spy. Everybody knew him, a Montego Bay now. He's now struggling CMA extradition charge. He's going through other struggle. Everybody go through them pain. He was the main powerful man behind all these things, and he was standing there as a man of he was like the mayor of Mobay.
I know, I Spy.
So how powerful this man was, and he could have stopped it. And he said, Jano, Rasta, me never know how you I do them thing. And I said, no, them thing. Oh, see, and I come there and them ask the daughter that was there and came there, and them ask the daughter, do you know this man? She said, no, but the voice sound like. So I take off my time and say, look, I'm a good man, Rasta. Make sure you make your decisions good, because I think that on the whole, I Spy know who I was, and then after he came there, because the police didn't know that my name was Jah Cure. I don't know what caused all of that to happen at the time. But if a police suspect you for crime, I think they should at least bring you in for questioning, or maybe if they suspect you, they can detain you and then ask someone to do an ID parade. But if you bring someone on a street side to come see me like that, and they didn't know me by the face, but after, there wasn't no identification parade, so you can't just bring somebody for come there, sir, and
that's illegal.
It's just illegal, and then in the court and it was all about fleeting glance and.
Because no, you get set up now. Because even if she never know, I don't know what happened.
If she never know.
But if she didn't know, now she have a face.
No, but if she didn't know, she'd have said, I Jah Cure this. Simple. She would have called my name and say, oh, this is Jah Cure. She would have said, I Jah Cure do it to her. She wouldn't have to, she could have just sent them for me.
So all of this should have happened at the police station?
Yeah, it never done proper. So it was tampered with. I was set up and I want Jamaica to know this. I came out as a struggling youth. I have no visa for go US and Canada. So the little places I go, I have to take care of my family. I have a bunch to feed. I can't fight struggles in and out yet. There's a time and a place for everything. And maybe I just live my life, the rest of it, how it is. A man can't tell me what to do. Because I don't like courthouse. I'm tired of that system, yeah. And Jah give me a reward. Because no man that go to prison go suffer and come out so great, So me see that as my blessing back from a repair from a downstrucking. And the same man not do me this, me can't talk play. And everybody know him to prison too. And he may get extradited. I spy their prison same way. So it's like what goes around comes around. When you put down your pit in them, not do it.
Not do it.
I spy an old man now and I feel the same struggle. But me sorry, me never want no man in the hurt and the pain. But see, other artists I go through things, people go through things. Many think my story was the worst, but it is the worst crime to put your name against.
It's not a good thing.
So
Let me ask you this. It's not a good thing.
And if the young lady out there, whatever happened to her, she gets scarred.
Let me ask you this though. What was the first thing that came to your mind when you heard the charges now that were laid against you?
Mommy, you see when me go, Carroll Garden Station, no disrespect, them Zane, to all the police and did me, it was all orchestrated, no respect. They don't know me. I want to call very someone and I can't get a call. Saying, superintendent treat me with no respect. He was shouting at me and I did me away. Because you see, Carroll Garden Station is an isolated station from Montego Bay Station where the main police were no all streets youth would have seen me and say, Jah Cure, this you're mad. So when we go down at 14 Barnett Street, all of the police and I say, no man, they have let go them youth here. It was a big thing down there with police and police. But we all seen many a times in Jamaica, police get convicted in taking bribes and come and say, if a policeman come in any case, mama, and say that I saw your car on a crime scene, mama, you're just dead enough. Because guess what? So when you go into the court, and the judge is going to say, I know Sergeant Debble from 16 years in the force. So young man, you mean to tell me that Sergeant Debble is lying on you? Well, you run a Sergeant Debble, a human being, you know, and some of them are corrupt. From a long time
it's
in a
always going to be
like
your
this.
word against that agent of the state.
You cannot win. How much youth me know down a prison with a policeman. You never see how much case that a day with a policeman. I send the man go prison. And because the man decided to fight, some paperwork come up to show that the policeman was tampering with the case all the way. It happened many times before my ban, after my ban in a US, Jamaica, many places. Those places where policemen would take a bribe depends from who is the person. So many people see things and they may hear things. Cause remember, I was in prison and I never come up back on a campaign to explain nothing to no one. And love like they tell.
So once you never got bail.
No, I'm not get no bail. No, me get bail. I'm could have run away, but me know say it was a minor charge. A $20,000 bail me get in a mama Elise. $20,000. You know get $20,000 bail for a big gun rape. You know them know said nothing was nothing. You know evidence was so weak. Me just walk and laugh. If me didn't know me, I got jail, mama, me, Jah Cure, I run away. I'll just run away, but me know some me not do nothing. And me know say, yeah, me can't go to jail for the one me do, but yeah, there's somebody conspiring against you. For some other reason, there's many other reasons that I can't talk on the radio, but me have to fight, me struggle for survive. That's why when a man say Jah Cure walk the streets a certain way, don't ask me, oh, me I move, so. Cause me struggle hate here and my time, whether you think me do it or not. Maybe you're across for my crown. And guess what? Me come out, I'm going to come out with no bitterness, mama.
Let me ask you this.
I'm not sing it in a song, I'm not slang it in a slang.
Let me ask you this, because there are a lot of youths listening here now.
Yes, mommy.
I know that eventually you were prosecuted before the gun court. And you were found guilty and sentenced to 15 years in prison.
Yes, mama.
To most people, incidents like this is just a news item.
Yes, mama.
For others, it's one of them greatest fear.
Yes.
Especially disenfranchised black youth in the ghetto is one of them biggest fears. I'm going to ask you now, seeing because I cannot even fathom.
Yes, mama.
So take me through the emotions that you actually went through when you heard the judge lick down film something on the something and say 15 years. When a young man in his early 20s with an exciting life ahead of him, and I like say you're down in the dump. You have an exciting life ahead of you. What was the feeling when you hear say this now?
Alright, we can wrap it. Can me done so with you I got asked me long time. Can me visualize and mommy.
Yeah.
At that particular time when the officer was doing his thing and everybody has to let go the youth, the man don't know nothing about this. And honestly, no disrespect. A lot of things we could have talked about here, but you don't know. Man, I'm an artist. I'm just talking from my perspective, not mashing anyone corn. So remember this, I'm here now and I'm free and I'm grown strong.
Yeah.
And if there's a time where I have to come out there and show the world that the injustice in my country, come and never get a fair trial. And it do happens. So watch this. When I was being sentenced, when I sit in the court and me hear that, I sit down straight like an arrow, so and I feel like me lean. Literally, I feel like me sit down slant. Like the building, everything slant. And I said, no man, this can't right. So I said to myself, so to my confident jam is I youth, me not panic. Me not panicking in no situation. I said, no man, she gotta take back this. She gotta take it back maybe after, cause them give you a look 1 week before them carry you back to the final, whatever. So when me hear all that and final, my sister me I go to prison, and at the same time me just get a US visa to go to the US with tour with Barry Salmon and do 22 shows, because I remember I was touring with Barry's and I just come from Europe and England with Barry's, opening for Barry's. So now, and then have the album ready and building up the single Divide and Rule for the album Get Alive. So I did have a lot at stake coming up for me as a youth, were pushed aside. But my life is a story. I will write the book. The book will be out and the movie will be out.
And the details will be in the book.
The details will be there, Mama.
Yes.
And I can show you this. And let me show you something. When I see all of that, I say, boy, I go fight it. I believe in the appeal. That was my second. Because every youth, when they get a sentence, the second option of hope you have is the appeal. And if the appeal fail, well, you know, say, all right, you have to just try. Do some time and think about parole, and if parole fail, well, everything. By the time if you get parole, I was too famous in prison. The commissioner of the prison couldn't stand me. Him think I was too powerful. Him say, but I become a victim of my own success. It's hard to give a man like you parole because the system and too much politics against it. So I'm like, all right, I'll just do my time.
Which is the 15 years?
No, I did. Because Barry Salmon helped me, and my time was cut to 12. So
Okay.
I did like 8 years and 5 months.
Right. Let me ask you this though. Wow. That's a lot of time.
I did all my time. I did it till I done, Mama. I walk out. No man ne free me, and no man a music me stay in a prison and get the break.
Let me ask you this though.
Create my way out.
Fortunately for you, as you said that, seeing the correctional center where you were placed had a digital recording studio.
No.
No?
I'm going to create that, mommy.
A lie.
History I'm going to put on in the earth.
Tell me about
why I have to write book. The book is not only about my case and my struggle, about my case alone. My case is just a small fraction of it. Me go through this for a reason, because me don't know how Jah put me there, so maybe me going to face something worse. Right? So all of who, after the story where I hear this, where if you make you better or make you hurt, you just know, say, life goes on, things do happen. This world, Jah cast the world on level. But when me reach right now, me have to be grateful. Me can't try to look back in a bitterness.
So what you say? Are you set up the digital studio?
I created, mommy man. You what me do? In every system of the prison, them have a PA system and a band. Because back in the past, you have inmates who revolutionize and create strike and fight for certain privileges. Forget music in the prison, so man, can you have mechanic shop, workshop, so we can go welding and this and that, but there was the music. So music set up before and I come there. So you have a music section. When I went there, you know, I asked the officer for bringing in a little piece of equipment so I could attach to the PA system. And it wasn't killing anybody or doing anything wrong. It wasn't nothing else. And he brought it in for me. Proudly I said to me, say, anybody ask you, who bring this? Tell him, say, I. And him call him name, Lord. So tell him, say, I'm Miggy. Because I say you're an artist and I say you're willing to help yourself. Because when I see you out in the prison, because remember, you know, in the prison, a man, the word of them authorized for watching and see your profile and know where you come out to be and know say you're not behave genuinely and know who if you're a troublemaker. From me reach there, but definitely know what I want because I say I'm not going to stay there, you know. Yes, so I make up my mind and I would have like to create my future from in here. So I think and I try to, I pray for ask to Jah give me the vision. When I get this thing, I record on it. Thanks to the Danger Zone bridging them, big respect, because as I said, I give everybody their credits in the book. I won't tell a lie on anyone. I don't need to. Respect to the Danger Zone bridging them, I send the equipment and the respect to the warder. Where I asked to bring it in because enough inmate could I get that piece of equipment and couldn't put it to use because I have authority in the prison and them respect me. Come and behave well and Now I live for my respect. So now where I created a general status in here, like a 5-star. When I get this thing, I record Longing For on it. And when Dan Carleon put out the song, I sit down inside and listen my song. I play upon every radio station, and me I tell you, so that could have made me chip off about 3 more years, because me say, alright, a whole lot of pressure come off for me now.
Yes.
I go down on my knees, mama, in my cell, and say, Jah, I beg you, just beg you, one number one from out of the jail cell, and me just can write about it in a history. Just one. If me get one Jah, me no need 2. Me get one, me satisfied. And I get couple number 1 songs from the jail cell. Longing For was the first. And when that started and it had played now, everybody in the prison start come down. And I said, but wait, I did something what you do in a so I play upon the radio and I wrote a road, so. Because mother I called me, my sister, everybody, I say, yo, the youth were in there, them want to know him. Some become famous to all of the thousands of men them were in a prison. Every man in there, family, want to know me, so that I want 20 or 30, 40, 50,000, maybe 100,000 people out of the population alone that, you know. We have relatives in prison. I say, yo, you know him? Oh my God, more I know him, man.
Nice tune.
Somebody else build up a fan base through the struggle.
So you actually created albums in there eventually?
Yeah, man, then about 4 album VP them scrape up and, you know, me never project an album to them, but they take it from all of the other producers. So, yes, albums was created from there.
So let's take a little break.
Yeah, you know.
Only you. Only you can make me feel just like a king. Love you give to me so real, makes me give in. Girl, just like maybe to steal your love.
Once again, if you're just joining us, we have live inside of the studio none other than Jah Cure. Jah Cure, I think about this all the time because you know the stigma that is attached to rape. Your confidence must have taken a serious beating amidst the incarceration and the stigma of rape. Have you overcome? Are you still trying to overcome? Where are you at this point?
At a level in my life, I'm learning to forgive everything that happened to me and everyone. See? Because I'm forgiving everybody that try to rise up against me. You see me? I just say one thing, only Jah can judge me. You believe me? Because I can't store no bitterness inside to release any poison gas in me. I want to live, man. And as long as you give me life, when me survive prison, me say, you know what? Me not fight no more struggle, you know. Because when me survive this, a man can't think say it easy if you survive when me survive and come here and there when me they get married and I try to build a life. It's not going to be easy, but guess what? We're not dead, no dash it way. Because you see, if Jah said Jah Cure I go rise and me I put him on the forefront, all when man think it's unfair and I hear yourself you think, but I just see what I'm seeing and me, I know why I'm choose me.
As you said, Jah,
nothing what happened for me in prison is not coincident.
But let me ask you this though, because this is another thing I would like to ask, because I've been through tribulation.
Yes.
And I know what it means to face the Most High.
Yes.
And ask the Most High, why, sir?
Yes.
What is, sir?
Yes.
What are some of the conversations that you had with the Most High, your Creator, while you go through this?
I asked him, said, Jah, why me? Remember the song was said, them the Bill Great Man went down, so and Donovan, Joseph Bogdanovich coming at the song before it start. I said, why me, Jah? And Jah said to me, say, you know why you? I scold those who I love. And Jah Cure, I have a mission for you. Look, you to born a Cascade, you have a voice. I gave you that vocal for a reason. And listen, I'm going to rise you from the bottomless pit. There's no other bottomless pit in the world, and you can check the Bible. How Joseph did rise from the bottomless pit with the can with Egypt. People, if this wasn't the work of Jah, well, you explain to me, is it the work of whom?
You know something?
And this, I see this as my reward from my struggle. Because no man no bust from prison.
No,
I never got there with the great frame, you know. I got there with a name I was trying to build, and I slumbered. When Jah Cure did forget that featured, me started with one song, and people was calling me name, but there's no way one song did I go cut across every barriers. Some are gonna know you, and everybody are gonna know you, because you have to go come consistent. And I didn't get to feed the nation with what next was coming. But I get a chance to feed them after I went down the slope. I put out the 5 album from there. I put out Longing for Prison Walls. I did so many things. I left a studio down there because authority, many people come in. Professors from all over the world, Harvard University, had tried my case and go very too much time. And she said it don't make sense.
Can I just say this?
I could have do so many things, but I said, you know what? Me still want to give mama a house. But now come out and fight no struggle. It's liars set up enough youth to go to prison. And liars just drive big car and drive big yachts out, and many of us and take us with fool. So sometimes you have to just be careful how you walk in the park. Respect to all liars in the car.
We hear your mind.
But yeah, well, you have to know what we are doing. So right now, my mother have an ultimate house.
Let me just say this though.
I'm a father, I feel live good and comfortable. So Jah Cure is still a fight. I'm a family, I feel comfortable. I have to settle and feel accomplished in a certain things I'm more accomplished before me take on any more struggle, because he who fights and run away shall live to fight another day. You can't fight all at once.
You can't fight. You have to choose your battles. But let me just say this.
Thank you. Choose your battles.
You got to choose your battles. But let me just say this though. We remember the statement made by the Most High that these are those that went through great tribulation.
Yes.
But you know what I realize with life? Having gone through the depths of pain, there is a part of life, you see?
Yes, ma'am.
That one for sure the one them who them choose say only me can get you out a certain thing. No one else can get you out a certain thing. And you see, sometimes to prove that and put you in a certain thing. Life to that, creation to that. And you see, when you find yourself this or now, creation face you and say, watch me now. Who I go take you out of that?
Creation.
Only me.
Yes.
And when me take you out of that, remember who I am.
All right.
I am the I am.
Yes.
And you're not going to learn the lesson there until you're in the valley. Because if you're up on the hill, you're not learn the lesson there.
Thank
a
you.
valley lesson that.
Thank you, mommy. Tried in the valley, all of them songs that were me singing, it's just to add to the book, it's like a part of my story. I didn't know this, Jah bless me, That's why you see even my last statement in the paragraph of the book, which is every song is a part of us, a chapter in the book, which is life we live. If you check the words of the song, I'm writing my book from this song, and this album coming from the single is produced by Jah Cure. Life we live is produced by me, and I'm writing, projecting, putting together the story with my hands. I'm doing what Barry Salmon did.
Brilliant.
I'm doing what Jay-Z did. I'm being an entrepreneur. I'm investing in my career. This album, my 7th year of freedom, is this year. July 28th, gone last month, was my 7th year since I've been out. And this is my 7th album, and it will be produced by me, but any company I negotiate with right now. I have some wonderful work coming, and I'm sure that Mama, you and anybody who believe in a Jah Cure and good music sake will be proud of me.
Well, this last single is first class.
Thank you so much, Mama.
First class. Let me just say this, because this part, we can't leave out this.
Yes, Mama.
I'm a woman.
Yes, Mama.
And one of our greatest fears as women is being raped.
True.
It has a negative effect not just on us physically, but it affects us spiritually, and it violates our soul.
True.
That's a serious thing.
Yes.
So does child abuse.
Yes.
Rape of children, statutory rape,
yes,
and rape of anyone,
yes,
is a violation of one's soul.
Trust me, Mama, one of the worst things can happen.
You have always proclaimed your innocence. There is something that I have to ask still.
Yes.
There are those who are listening to this conversation here now,
yes,
who may still think that you are guilty,
yes,
particularly women.
Yes.
What would you say to a woman who has been a victim of rape?
You see, what else could I say? Because no man can save us. You turn to any man on earth, is just like, him gonna just hear your story for carry go tell somebody else and have it to manipulate you. We only can turn to Jah. It's not a hard question. Because even any struggle what we go through, a lot of mother lost them son to the gun innocently. Enough you gone to prison innocently. Enough daughters get raped. Children, child abuse. Worldwide, it's happening. The life we live, the world we live in, Jah Cure say it's not a level place. So I've been through the struggle, and who feels it knows it, and I can tell you this. I want no one to be in pain or in jail or suffer consequence, or anyone to be raped and live with a scar of them life. You know what I mean? So, you see, it better the man did even charge me for a murder than charge me for a rape.
Well, what about that woman? Talk to that woman, whoever she is, because there are many women out there listening.
Out there, and I know in myself say, you know, we as a people, when we got poor people when we don't have it, are the easiest thing for right now is sleep, you know. And you know, it's like we are the victims, no matter what, of every vulnerable part of society, you know. So for every woman out there after been through this struggle, just know this. Don't forget your Bible and God, because God alone can heal our souls, and He alone can resurrect our path. Him alone can cleanse us from and wash our sins. See? So that's why I say, he who not when him say if you're not sin, what? He who is sin cast the first stone. So even if you get scarred, just know so you're not the worst thing. Dust yourself off and live again, because as long as you have life, you are a star of creation, and the earth needs you.
What is the greatest lesson that life has taught you so far?
Well, life had taught me to be humble, you know, because I never was.
Yeah,
and I try my best to be humble and behave myself wisely in the sight of Jah and man.
You know, tribulation does that, and I've asked the Most High, what is this about? And sometimes it's just about giving you a contrite spirit.
Mama, enough man we say myself out. So yeah man, Jah Cure be a love song he must sing, but guess what? I could have sing about the revolution too, you know, and it's in me, you know, but I choose when to choose my topic and my battles. Because you and me don't fight a battle already, you know. Me now fight no more battle with the system, mama. Me just go and sing some love song, because guess what? At the end of the day, my path of the earth is with a woman, because it's the spirit of a woman that guide me. Because let me tell you this, 3/4 of my fan base, 90% is a woman. And them love songs that me sing, I'm winning with the women. So respect Joe to all women, even the sister, you know, we go through the struggle with love and respect. And if I see you any day with open arms, I'm willing to grace you with freeness, cleansiness, and you can feel me if you're spiritual and if you see me. Because without spirituality, we are lost, you know. Because if we can't feel energy, you know, it's like we are just a deadlock. I got you. Saying, and it's right now. When me reaching in my life right now, enough things that I have to do. And as I can say, I've been through the struggle for women, but at the end of the day, the woman them give me the greatest support. That means some day I feel a reason, and I got to give the woman them my strength.
You have had success.
So at some time in my life, I have to stand up for the female them, because remember, I go through a struggle for them.
Yes.
And then I still strengthen me. So remember this, I have no shame in my game. To stand up for any woman program and say, yo, if I am to contribute some things towards women in any other way, because I'm setting up my organization right now as I speak, and I will make sure there's a part there for the underprivileged kids and a part there for the women.
Beautiful.
People can say what they want to say. People are going to say a lot of things, but believe me, As long as I know my identity and I know where me I go with myself, I know what me I gotta do. The rest of my life will be the best of my life.
Beautiful. You have had success dangled in front of your face.
Yes, ma'am.
Only to be taken away. You've endured the pain of and the humiliation of incarceration. And not just incarceration, but the stigma of rape.
Yes.
Like the phoenix, you have risen.
Yes, ma'am.
And are now on top of the game again.
Thank you very much, mommy.
You're married to a beautiful wife.
Thank you very much, mommy.
And you have a beautiful daughter. Has all the tribulation that you've been through worth the journey?
Yes. It made me so smart and so paranoid. No disrespect to no one. It make me don't trust abound in mankind.
Yeah.
And I can say it proudly. I respect everyone. But this is a love with a big security. Love with security, me say. And we have said that from them days when we are say we are boss hurt, you know. From the stoplight days, one of our words where we used to say when Bow total. See, love with security, my lord. So you are love with a tight clamps on it, love with a padlock. So I love the eye button, but I feel like say it's just a free wall you can run in. We secure the love and we love the item from a distance.
You see, before King Emmanuel passed.
Yes, mama.
Before King Emmanuel dropped flesh, King Emmanuel sent a message to me.
Yes, mama.
By Priest George.
Yes, mama.
And King Emmanuel say, don't stop feed the people, mama, but feed them with a long spoon.
Thank you. Same words. It's just in a different context.
What are you looking forward to?
Well, I is looking forward to reach out for greatness and claim what's mine that I have created in the world of goodness. Because there's a world of bad energy out there, and there's a world of good energy. In the world of good energy and the good essence that I created out there with the music and the positive words and songs that I've put out that are winning people's soul and inspire them and lift them. Because a lot of people come out and say them revolution and them sing about the struggle, but they don't been through the struggle like us. So I just choose to sing about some girl right now until I go back to the struggle songs, because right now my life is a 360.
Yeah.
And where I reach right where the life will live.
Yes, yes,
and whatever is coming, we'll be talking about my life and the struggle.
But you've been talking about the struggle
all over. Because guess what? I've been there, know that it's when me sing it, remember me I come from my heart. I make up the struggle and a story. It's a true life. It's like, we like watch movies where based upon true stories. So you see my songs, they're based upon true stories. I swear to you, I can explain every song that I sing for the last few years since I left prison and written with my friends and sit down and write. Exception for the loved ones, and most of the loved ones is about my life. So it's my life. And this is life we live. I'm telling you, this song, written all over it is just the life we live.
I got you. You know something?
So we're right back in the revolution mood. If you see my dress, me come in a 360 mood, not for the bridge, and everything miss me, me never gone. But remember that the system have that on me, and me not try to trick them, but me just love out for a while.
Zion Train revolutionary.
Yes.
And very Jah Cure.
Thank you, mommy.
Very Jah Cure.
I'm coming back to reclaim my real me.
Yes.
And you can see it when the image and listen to my words, and you can watch me live. My Instagram out there, my Twitter, everything on me I post is a living testimony of what I'm doing.
It is my opinion, Jah Cure, as we close off right now, it is my opinion that you have reclaimed it. It is my opinion, hearing even your latest songs
and
the songs that you have put out while you were incarcerated.
Thank you, mommy.
And since you have been released,
yes, mommy.
That there, you know, who Jah bless no one curse.
Thank you, mommy.
And like you said, the rise that you rise from which part you did there.
Yes.
A very few soul in a creation can speak of that rise.
Mommy, let me say this clear on this program for anyone who will listen. Whether they love I or not, this is history. And I have to say it. Because enough good man make history and enough bad negative man make history. Hitler was one of the most. And his history is huge and interesting. As evil as he was. as they say. I don't know, but I could say this. At this time, I am the only man in the world, this world that have been created by Jah, ever record from prison the way I did. And you can check the stories and the research. There's no one. Nobody brought me to outside to record. I record inside, and when they think that I was doing it illegally, where I didn't think that there wasn't law creates music illegal. So there's no law. We say, because in a song in the past when we did the Rick Ross, we say music may be smuggling. You see me not have time for certain things, so that is part of the struggling when I said I don't need no visa for come to this speaker and part of my life. But music, me that send out through the prison. Me just give officer, give a CD to our version, and him send it to Dan Carly, and Dan Carly pull up the file, clean it up, bam, bam, bam. Release the song. When them realized that I was getting the front page on the paper and playing on the radio, they moved me from one prison to the other, take away my equipment and bring in their own. Yes, they bring in their own, and they said to me that we're not going to make you walk away with this history. We want to be a part of this. Okay, you're too smart. How you come up with this idea? And I make it into a big rehabilitation program. I Jah Cure, but they are behind it. But I am the one, because when I left, it didn't grow much.
Right.
So I hope then could I utilize the rest of the virgins them where, slip a little bit. We come from the industry, see, and we're done that we can do things well. I don't know if they have the same intentions to do that.
I really hope they do, because it is very clear to me that music has been a healing power for you, and probably the only thing that has kept you sane.
Trust me.
Kept you sane.
The only thing with
that during that.
If I never have music, mama, I would be lost out there.
Well, when all is said and done, you have risen to the level that you had set out to rise to. When you were very young, you always wanted to rise to the levels of the Bob Marleys and all these reggae royalties.
Oh, yes, mommy.
I know this.
I pray.
I know this.
Yes.
And when I hear you now, I have to seal off now. Say, Lana, she look by you and a smile, and you cheer she wants.
You will have it, my love.
So, when I look at you now, when I listen to this last song that I'm going to play,
yes, ma'am,
you have positioned yourself as a phoenix who has risen from the ashes, and you have positioned yourself now amongst the greatest of reggae royalties.
Thank you very much, Mama.
Love you, Jah Cure. Always did, always will.
Always will too. Same to you, Mama Elise.
You're most welcome.
Love to all my fans and everyone out there. Whether you love me or hate me, I love all of you because I need all of you. Remember this, all of you is a living inspiration to me and the divine creator. Love you all.
Every time you take one step, something pulls you back. But you get back up each time you fall. Hey. Wicked people and bad mind lurking in the dark. But I have no fear, I walk with Jah. Hey. Turn the world.
As Jah Cure tells Lana how beautiful she is. We got this one we got a lot of email. This one is from Ralston, who says, love Jah Cure spirit. And this is Twinkle Brothers in California. Love Jah Cure spirit, Sister Elise. My mother is also from Hanover, Greenland, near Dias and Lucy. Loving the energy. Wow, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Well said, Jah Cure. Exactly what I'm talking about. Please keep up the good work. And this one is from Owen Makulski in Lawrence Tavern. Blessed and humble respect to your Sister Elise and the Cure. My brother, me with you in them trading farm. This journey is for us that know thyself, and to know thyself we sometimes go through all these experiences. Live up and grow, my brother. And thank you, Sister Elise, for another big and insightful interview. My respect always. I mean, this interview is going to be in my heart for a long time. All right, Lana, since him today I tell you so you're pretty, you can't give it two. You can't give it 2 minutes. This one is from Kevin, who says, yes, mama, DJ Kev. Much respect for Jah Cure. Me sit down and talk to him down a faith spend a few years back, and his struggle and how he overcome. Him struggle is strengthening me at the moment to overcome some battles here with work, people, and challenges we face every day. Some people's life is to inspire and strengthen others. Wow. Because the greatest thing is not to learn from your struggle, but to learn from another man's struggle and go forward. Jah Cure, enough love and respect for you. Outer Road Fire. You inspire millions. Mama, another great one. Every minute recording, catch it on YouTube. You see you, DJ Kev? You're that boy, me tell us man, love for this something fun. Oh, alright, we love that. We love that. We love that. We have a whole heap more, but we not stretch out long no more. Kingston, who says, Mama, Jah Cure story is great, and I learned a lot from it. Mama, me not trust the justice system, because the amount of lie we tell for me in a court is amazing. A true cure attack, then we frame you. Turn the lights on. I love this new song. Bless him up. When I dead, not dash way. Alright, and as Roger gets ready, this one now says, Mama, Joseph was sold in captive, and David had to slew Goliath, and the biblical struggles we read about, many characters continue in our real life. With a name like Jah Cure, who went through these horrible experiences like the crucifixion, who trod among man, Mama, Jah Cure relationship with the Most High and reason is among the maker and truth, is among the maker and truth is in that place. Oh, me don't know what that means, but this youth is more than a talented singer. And Love is a song that I will always play from my soul over and over. Jah Cure experience can teach many young people to stay clear of anything to get you in a trouble. Even the conversation about rape is rape all over to those who go through such evil attack. True. And to those women who hope that this never happened to them. I empathize with all those who are victims to crimes done against them and those falsely accused. Mama, this interview and the choice to do it is indeed a lesson. We are all imperfect and all need love. So let's hold on to the stones, because we may be surprised to know the very one we have may direct ourselves. Leroy, Banky, Garwood and Sugar Daddy say if he bless up the singer upon his birthday. The taxman said that from Tartan and Magati Bus Park. Alright, they don't say nothing. Alright, Roger look like him and wait patiently now. This is one Thursday afternoon, me beg Muta for a little time. Alright.
I don't know, man.
Good. Me thank you, sir. This one now is from Geronimo in Canada. You know, Geronimo, I just told Cure a while ago that I get an email from you, and the man said to me, the man start give me some history about your big brother where you usually carry him roll and roll. That time I mean I want nappy. Nice. Alright, here a Geronimo officer now. Him say, it's a joy to tune in and hear my brother's voice on the program. Mama, you're one of the best in getting someone comfortable and making them open up with no fear. Great interview. Big up my little brother Toral and his journey in life. Big up his mother Pamsy and him auntie Blossom. My brother, just keep shining like the star you are. Bless them and those who know that King Selassie I and Empress Menin balance life. We say, Geronimo, you don't know what you do when you send that email. We say, Toral, now stop, bless you. Portmore, this is smart kid, say, yes, Auntie, Jah Cure's struggle is real and Jah continuous blessings to him, more life. We got this text, and this text is from Rowan. Rowan says, Mama, blessed after morning. Jah Cure are the realist. Jah never give a man more than him can bear. Jah Cure, you make me eye full of water, true story, real story, upness, realness. Jah bless you and guide your Cure. You're a shining star. And that one is coming from Rohan. And then we got this one from Vivia. Elise, I've got places to... On the top of the nice now. Elise, I've got places to go and things to do. But because of the brilliant interview with Mr. Cure, I could not miss it at all. So happy to know he really has a purpose. And I want to tell you something. If Cure ever tell you how much things him did have to do, and how much it cost him for there, I'm glad it cost him. Because he couldn't tell me, say him now come. This one is from Dusty One Gold. Greetings, Mama Elise. I just have to say give thanks for a very classic edition of Soul to Soul with Jah Cure. Just let my brother Jah Cure know that who Jah bless no man curse. He did indeed rise like the phoenix and did go higher. Jah Cure to the world. And I really have to share a Marcus Garvey message he gives at the end of his wake up video. It says, work to make the dream a reality within the next generation. One love and full joy the rest of your day. And that one is from Dusty One Gold. Why me I tell you them are coming plenty, you know, man.
Yes, man.
Alright, cool now. I can come back to my phone. This one is from Elvis who says, Mama Elise, blessings. I'm here listening to you and Jah Cure. Mama, I can't move. It's so touching, Mama. God a God, and He knows what's best. Tell the artist just hold on and move on to better. God bless him and keep him on his journey. And this is from Elvis in the Grill. Thank you very much, Elvis in the Grill. This one says, Mama, the man powerful, yeah, man. The man message of hope. Them people are I hope them people are hear this. Well, I tell Pan Jehovah, pity them. Bless up yourself, Jah Cure straight. And this one is from Sonny Spoon. Sonny Spoon says, big up Jah Cure moms. A real Gideon blows. Riverman says, hot at the back of the sweet of the victory. Mama, bless up the king.
Oh, Father, who art in Zion, always be thy name. Thy kingdom come on earth, thine will be done on earth. Always be thy name.
And this is how we say so long. Certainly hope you enjoyed the music that we played and the conversations that we had. Want to say a very big thank you to my production assistant, hardworking Tracy Ann Morris. Want to say thank you very much for technical assistance from Shane Clark. I love you, my brother. I love you, my sister, whoever you are. Whether you worship in your church, kneel in your temple, or pray in your mosque, you and I are children of one faith. For the diverse paths of religion are fingers of the loving hand of one supreme being, a hand extended to all, offering completeness of spirit to all, eager to receive all. Father Time, Mother Earth willing, we do it together again. Want to say thank you to so many people who sent us email and text. Unfortunately, we couldn't carry all of them, but we respect you. Thanks for being part of our conversation. And Jah willing, next week, Thursday, another Heart, Mind, and Soul to Soul. Leaving you with Burning Spear from the CD, Social Living.
We suffer, yes, we suffer, yes.